We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. As October draws nearer, the race for the postseason intensifies. A pivotal game for two division rivals. Next. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Ready now for the Marlins, Jonathan Villar, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Alves brings it in, and there's one gone to start the night.
Batting second, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I'm looking forward to this one. They got their ace on the mound today. You get to the ballpark, you're ready to go. You're watching video. You know this guy is going to put his best foot forward, execute pitches to all quadrants. The opposition's got to be on point if they're going to have a chance today.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. In his career, Anderson is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 23, Dickerson.
Standing in, Corey Dickerson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here it comes. Two out, nobody on. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Caleb Smith is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Acuna digs in now, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Guy's having a monster year, leading in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Top 5 in RBIs. If he can improve on that, he has a legit shot to win the crown.
Lifted down the line in left. Dickerson on the move, and no one will track it down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
So up steps Ozzy Alves. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, down the third baseline. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Marcell.
Stepping in for the Braves, Marcell Ozuna. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that one run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down and get on the offensive side of the ball.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Lined hard toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy, but that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. His career numbers in this matchup, not great. He's 1 for 8. Ozuna, the runner at second with 1 away. Fouled off. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. VR is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The center fielder, enter Inciarte.
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Braves 2 and the Marlins nothing. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
The 1-0 delivery.
Ball, that's out. Count 3-0.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's good.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's stick out.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Three and 0 now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
That's in there. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Freeman's got it to second for 1. Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Isan Diaz. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Pulled toward right center field. After it is Acuna, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Batting seven, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas. And he hits it hard to the right side. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Coming to the plate now, Dansby Swanson. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In there for strike one, 0-1.
0-1's the count. Ball.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Austin Reilly. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set and the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Mike Soroka.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and Mike Soroka will bat next. From the belt, the pitch. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. From the stretch.
0-1.
Has a look, now the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now this pitch is lined into left center field. That's a base hit. And the run will score from second here, as this is now a 3-0 game. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzy Alves, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 2-0.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Set. Here's the 3-1, and this pitch misses for ball 4, so that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the 2nd inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
2 men on, 2 out, and in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's set. Here it comes. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Braves will settle for just the 1. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Braves lead this one 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Harold Ramirez, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Harold Ramirez.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, down.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Acuna on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
In now, Caleb Smith. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
So a runner at third here with one gone, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1, no strike.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 1-0.
Ball two.
Hey. 2-1. Now the 2-1.
Ball three. Down to 3-1.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
3-2.
One out and a runner on third. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
At the plate, Brian Anderson, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Popped him up. Freeman is there for it, and that retires the side. One left for Miami. Still down 3-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Braves come to bat in the third inning, and this is an offense that's really been productive this year. They enter the day among the league leaders in both home runs and runs scored, so it's no secret what a threat they present to opposing pitching staffs. As one player told me earlier, we've got a stacked lineup, so as long as we all show up to swing it every day, we're going to cause a lot of problems for the other guys. It's a fun group of guys to hit with. Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up for the Braves.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. First pitch on its way. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Diaz has got it, and there's one away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So coming to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Here's Inciarte as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home. Softly on a line to third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fastball just inside. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Dickerson going back, and this will get all the way to the wall now. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Into the box now, Austin Reilly, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. From the stretch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch.
I got the count, 2-2.
And he popped him up. Diaz is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. We played 3 full. It's now 4-0 Atlanta. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Corey Dickerson.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ball one to start the at-bat.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
At the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, and even 20 home runs and 65 RBIs. That missed close. It's ball 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance.
And gone up into the second deck.
A solo shot here to left. Number 21 for him on the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
To the plate now, Francisco Cervelli. Popped him up. Darno shading to his right. 2 gone.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Isan Diaz.
Digging in, Isan Diaz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Marlins 1. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Mike Soroka.
The pitcher.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Soroka.
Nope, that's a ball.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-0 home.
That's a ball.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Now here's the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now.
Ooh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Pitch on the way. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Ronald Acuna will be next. And he misses with it, ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ronald Acuna. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up, and this is going to fall. He can't flag it down. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's 1 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, Ozzy Alves. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. VR is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1. Count 1-0. Ball, that's out.
The 2-0 on the way.
That's ball 3.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Hit to third, reined in, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. At the plate, Harold Ramirez, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here's the pitch. Line toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Garrett Cooper will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Marlins. Number 26, Garrett Cooper.
Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Ripped on the ground to first. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
In now, Brian Anderson. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. Cooper rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as it's now a 2-run game.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
At the plate, Corey Dickerson. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it, and that's the third out. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Braves on top, 4-2. Jose Arena, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 62, Jose Arena.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and up next the catcher Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. Arena has pitched just 120 innings and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. A 1 pitch on its way. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
Hey, started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, he was really frustrated and out of rhythm in this one. Unfortunately, I'm sure he's frustrated right now, and he will be for a while. But the good news is that the guys are still in the game. The offense is picking them up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ender Inciarte stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
That evens it up, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. (4-2) our score here as we play inning number 5. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll reach first safely.
Now batting, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Dansby Swanson already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First offering on its way. Four runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Reilly.
Stepping in, Reilly. He flew out in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
Two and 0.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
2 out with the man at first. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta, but they still lead this one 4-2. Jesus Aguilar will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
I got to count 2-2.
Hit in the air down the right field line, and foul. Ready with another 2-2.
I got 3-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Swing and a liner, but foul. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate now, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Too high, and it's 3-0. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. 3-1. Lifted in the air to center. Inciarte is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Isan Diaz.
At the plate, Isan Diaz, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Still down by a count of 4-2. Nick Markakis is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 4 home runs, 18 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Lifted the other way out to left center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ronald Acuna. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. This is on the ground over to first, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Second baseman, Ozzy Alves.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. Into the box now, Ozzy Alves. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a throw over, and the runner back. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
2-0 count. The pitch.
Hey.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Runners on first with one down. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Ready with the 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Pitch out, nothing doing. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. Popped up. Diaz is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Braves strand 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Darren O'Day is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56, Darren.
Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's set, and the pitch.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. All you got is kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Alves will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Ramirez.
Now in the box, Harold Ramirez. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one. O'Day rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the seventh.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
John Birdie will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, John Birdie.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. The batting average down in the low 210s. 6 home runs and 21 driven in. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. The set and the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Acuna will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They trail it here 4-2. Drew Steckenrider gets the call from Penn to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Drew Steckenrider.
Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna. First pitch on its way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's down.
There's a fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. And that misses, 2-1. This is in the air out to right. Ramirez is there, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Striding in once again, Travis d'Arnaud. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch,
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Two balls, one strike.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Steckenrider has pitched just under 60 innings and has an ERA just under 4. A respectable number that he'd like to improve upon in this one. And it's fouled away. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 11, enter Inciarte.
So striding in, Ender Inciarte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Ramirez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they still lead this one 4-2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So the call's gone out for the right-hander Mark Melancon as he'll take over on the mound.
Mark Melancon.
Ready to begin the 8th, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it, strike 1.
Trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt. Couldn't get it down, but I like that he waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes that will back the defense up a bit if they're anticipating it on the first pitch of an AB.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Digging in and looking for more, Brian Anderson. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Still down by a count of 4-2. Sterling Sharp is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Sterling Sharp.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's inside.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
So striding forward now, Austin Reilly. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Charlie Culberson will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Dickerson going back. Still going back. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the lead is now 7-2.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Eliezer Hernandez is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 57, Eliezer Hernandez.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Whoa, that's him.
Full count now. 3-2. Ozzy Alves is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Ozzy Alves.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Hernandez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here it comes on 0-2. Base hit into right center.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Freddie Freeman comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fastball well outside. Ground ball right side. And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately,
this one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Hey, I can't imagine that's a pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis d'Arnaud. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
1-2. Here it comes. On the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. To second for one. Relayed to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Chris Martin comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the
Number
ninth.
55, Chris Martin.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jesus Aguilar. He went down on strikes last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Ball 2.
2-0.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. The pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Striding in, Francisco Cervelli. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Here now the 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Isan Diaz waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Now at the plate, Isan Diaz. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
We got full count.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
First and second here with nobody out. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Swing and a liner, and that's going to get down out there. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Will Smith takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. To the plate now, Harold Ramirez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them. Ball 2 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Blowing away with it here as he can't find the plate. 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here it comes on 3-0. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
The 3-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Popped him up. Freeman is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
And evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Atlanta jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mike Soroka hangs win number 11 on his line. Caleb Smith was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ballgame tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Marlins, 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.